Germany.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl!
The third biggest economy in the world, and historically one of the most powerful states not only in Europe, but the entire world. And while Germany is still powerful today, it is deeply divided.
Well, of course Germany is divided internally. Germany is a federal parliamentary republic. It's made up of 16 individual states, which all have their own education, policing and way more. Those states together form the United Germany we all know.
Well, thanks mate, but that's not what I'm referring to. I'm German myself, and even I realize only now how deep that division truly is. And while it is true that you could divide Germany by multiple lines, like North and South for religion, East and West for old time's sake, or even split up the entire thing into 16 states, this one is truly diabolical. A question for the Germans in the audience. What is this? If you have no clue what this is, you can think of it as a donut without the hole. It has a filling that changes depending on the region you're in. In Germany, you will mostly encounter strawberry or raspberry flavor, while in Austria your chances of finding apricot jam are higher. Now, depending on where you are from, you answer differently. As it turns out, there are more than 30 names for this one singular thing. And it's not only a German problem. Every German-speaking nation is involved, even poor little Liechtenstein. Here's a map to show you. As you can see here, there are 5 major names. Allow me. Berliner, mostly located in the west. Kreppel, which are close to Germany's center. Krapfen, which are located in most of Austria and Bavaria. Faschingskreppel, mostly in the Alps and around Vienna. And the absolute worst, Pfannkuchen, located in East Germany. Not only don't those sound anything like the other names, but there already is a food that most have agreed to call Pfannkuchen. This right here, a pancake. Weirdly enough, the East calls the normal pancakes Eierkuchen, which means egg cake. Now, the puzzle goes deeper, but our main concern is this thing. If we take another look on our map, we can clearly see.
But you said there are over 30 names, and there are only 5.
I'm getting there. As I was saying, that map is an oversimplified version. Every region has subregions. In parts of the Berliner, there are more big movements, which call it Berliner Ballen, translated to Berlin Ball. Subregions from the Kreppel and Krapfen call it Festnachtskreppel. And the following: Schmalzkuchen, Mutzen, Mutzenmandeln, Puffel, Puffelchen, Ölballen, Bölle, Festnachtsküchle, Nonnenpürzchen, and Festnachtsschüli are all spread on the map. Now, of course, that map looks like a 5-year-old found out what a pencil is for the first time ever, but I assure you that this map is a result of over 6 hours of research. I've been through the darkest, deepest pits of the internet. I've seen videos and reports in languages I didn't even knew I could understand.
Was ist mit dem Löwenbräu?
Ja, da die Einheimischen.
Einheimer, ey. Einheimer. Na, gehst du noch nicht rein?
Da hier nicht.
Aber du auch nicht.
Just for this teeny tiny picture. which also took 1.5 hours to draw. Could you please like the video? It would really mean a lot. Those aren't even all, but it gets too complicated showing all the others. The problem with all of those things is that they aren't even stable. Everyone can choose what they call it themselves. So the front lines are constantly moving. Now, I could go even deeper into this, but that would completely destroy the time limit of this video. To not miss any news, subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later on. So, now that you're familiar with the regions, let me tell you why this is a bigger problem than the religions, for example. Unlike certain cultures, like for example French and English, who can agree on a border where on one side French and on the other side English is spoken, the Germans are in a bit of a civil war.
Civil War, baby!
God forbid you say Berliner in East Germany. They will literally eat you alive after that. And it's an ongoing thing that people are radicalizing about the names. Now, you could just take the safe route and say Siedegebäck, but that is just... nah, no one does it. Siedegebäck is by far the safest option, due to it not being a name like Berliner, for example, but it's more like the name for the practice of creating the thing. Now, it's hard to understand this when you don't speak German. Well, to explain it as simple as possible, Siede refers to the way of creating the snack, and Gebäck means as much as that it was baked, like with an oven. So yeah, it's just pretty funny that although on a map Germany seems unified, like France or Russia, in reality Germans are split on a lot of things like these. But hey, it's not like Germany will fall into a civil war over this anytime soon, right? Right? Well, that's it for today, folks. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe. Bye!